last level of broke, or third level of broke, is not broke, but they say they are. So what does that mean? They always pay themselves first. When payday comes, the first bill is always they pay themselves. That goes to savings or retirement. They pay all their bills on time or early because they want to stay on track. They don't want to juggle those bills. They don't want to fall behind. They only use their credit card for gas, and they always pay it off. They don't want to carry a balance. They want to maintain their credit score. It's important to them. So they focus on just maybe it's $100 a month for gas, and they pay it off every month on time. Mortgage and rent is always paid on time. You never want to pay a mortgage late. That'll really ding your credit and hurt you bad. They know how much money they have coming in every month and going out. They budget. They stay on track. They have a sharp idea of how much money they make and how much money they're spending. The not broke but says they are person, they've saved up $1,000 emergency fund because when they were flat broke, they realized all the time that something comes up. It's not a emergency, but an emergency, and you need the money fast, and you need a place to pull that money from. So they've saved up $1,000. So next time they have an emergency, they're able to have that money to go to and not affect paying themselves first and paying the bills on time or early. They're trying to get 3 to 6 months of reserves built up. It's just good to have that in savings along with your emergency fund being separate. And what you do is you just add up all your bills, what you pay every month, your utilities and your mortgage or rent, and make sure you have that in reserve. So if you do lose your job or you're injured, you have money to maintain your bills. The not broke but says you are person, they contribute 3% to their retirement account. It's better than nothing, but 3%, it's not going to cut it. 3% is inflation. So it's much better than kind of broke and flat broke who have no retirement account set up or any of the savings, but they are at least started and on a good track to improve. Not broke but says they are. They tell their friends they're broke because at the end of their budget, money gets a little bit tight, and they have some reserves saved. They have $1,000. They have some money. They have their retirement account, but they're not going to go and pull that money to go out a night or go to a dinner or do whatever and blow some money. They know that they're going to get paid again. They're going to put a little money into their budget to have fun. And so that's why this person says they're broke, but they're really not. And lastly, not broke but says they are. They started out as flat broke and then moved to kind of broke, and now they're here. They've improved on all this because they didn't like where they were. They changed their habits. You can see this one is in the best position to handle a financial crisis in their life. They're set up because they've been through it and they wanted to hedge against that, so they have some savings and emergency fund in place. If you are in any of these three categories, many people are, and I want to say that I've been in all three of them. I've been flat broke, I've had utilities shut off, I've had credit card debt, I've had a lot of things go wrong, but I wanted to change my ways and I became kind of broke. I got a little better, changed some habits. I got here, have some of these things in place, and each step that you improve and you look at where you are and you're honest with yourself, you make strides in your life and you get yourself improved. And life begins to get a lot easier when you don't have the financial stress that flat broke has. So if you are flat broke, be honest with yourself. Try to see what you can do to change that and make the improvements and see how much better you feel. If you like this information, subscribe to the channel and check out more videos in the future. Thank you.